Okay, so the second night of our trip to Branson, this is actually the Drury Arch Plaza or something, right by the St. Louis Arch. um, Already, it's kind of a much nicer place than the courtyard, as you can tell. Of course, costs a lot more, so that's what you'd expect, maybe. I suppose the only thing we noticed is it looks like some animal, maybe it's animal friendly, tried to chew on the door, kind of chewed on the door in the bathroom, but the tiles all seem to be attached. And again, looks pretty nice. My sister says hello. And we did pay extra for a high floor with a partial arch view. So as you can see, pretty cool. We're gonna definitely try and get some actual high-end photography of the arch here in a little bit, probably. But yeah, so for the view, for the location, it's pretty nice. I don't have any complaints yet. One thing that's really interesting was it was super easy to get here. I wouldn't have expected it, but I don't know if you can see kind of the super highway. Yeah, this isn't the right kind of lens, but there's basically a super highway that just comes right to here almost. And unlike, say, New Orleans or a lot of other cities I've gone to, just kind of get off the highway, like 1.5 streets, and you're here. It is self-parking. It's a little cheaper than a lot of LA's. I think it's like $35 a night. They have a kind of tight garage. I had some trouble fitting my Honda Pilot Trail Sport in the parking spots. I barely made it. Luckily, it was not super full or anything, so hopefully nobody parks right next to me. That would be awesome. But also to get to the parking, it's kind of underneath the hotel, so you just kind of go what looks like the wrong way down a one-way street, but it's somewhere it says the very right lane goes the other direction and is just for the hotel parking. I almost missed it. And you just come in and drive up, but you need your key card kind of for everything. It's my first time in a Drury. They say that they have some free food here at night. Apparently up to 3 free drinks an adult, which seems like a lot. At the bar, we don't really drink, so probably not going to have a lot of that. Maybe we'll have some sodas. I don't know. And whatever else that they have. So here's the promised kind of better photo of the arch looking out from the room that we got. You can see some dirt on the window from my actual camera. But on the Drury, they do have one interesting thing that most other hotels I've stayed in do not have, which is in addition to a free breakfast, they have a free snacks at night, which is basically a buffet dinner that is included along with the drinks. I think I mentioned that before. And I have some video here of that. So as you can see, there's kind of the line and the eating room. It's kind of fancy, but there wasn't much more I could video because it was quite busy and I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. But here's another picture of the arch, and as you can see, this is just across the street from that Drury Hotel. My takeaway is the Drury cost about as much as some of the Hilton properties and was probably about as nice, and it did have the extra free food and or drinks compared to most of them. So I can recommend it here at the Arch. This one I think I would give an 8 out of 10 on the TUG scale.